All right, ladies and gentlemen, real fast, I'm going to do a real fast Delphi video. Now, I've been watching a couple of YouTube channels and some of these documentaries on the Delphi murders, and they are saying that the internet crime sleuths are not making it easy and stuff for the case or whatever with false tips or whatever. But let's take a listen to News Nation and see what they're saying.
Abby and Libby. Correspondent Marky Martin joining us live now to talk about this piece of the puzzle. And Marky, it's not just this case. We have had several cases this year gain traction online. So how does this impact the investigation, and what does law enforcement think about it?
Hey, good evening, Marty. It really depends on who you ask. You know, we've had some agencies who say they are completely on board with help from social media. And then you have other agencies who think it actually dilutes the investigative work at hand. But two things are for certain, and that is social sleuthing. It's a double-edged sword. And also, this group of online detectives is a growing group, and they are on the case.
Social media allows law enforcement to be proactive, to get things in front of the masses.
Arlington, Texas is home to one of the most infamous unsolved murder cases in the country, that of 9-year-old Amber Hagerman, whose 1996 abduction and brutal murder eventually inspired the life-saving Amber Alert. Her killer has never been caught. Still, police here continue to work the case and frequently update and monitor social media for new leads. Deputy Chief Christopher Cook tells News Nation, at first, his investigators feared the internet.
I remember when we first adopted social media, trying to get information from detectives was like pulling teeth, because they really didn't know exactly how's this going to work, or is this going to work myself out of a job where I'm no longer needed as a detective, and quite the contrary.
He says there are many cases his department wouldn't have solved without it, but on major cases like the Delphi murders, online tips come in so quickly it can overwhelm investigators, especially in smaller departments.
We have this amazing ability to communicate today, and I don't understand it. I'm not going to pretend to.
Indiana State Police Superintendent Doug Carter says his officers have received information about the Delphi murders from around the globe, but it turns problematic when internet sleuths make accusations and post them publicly. It happened.
Okay, so now we know Doug Carter said that he's getting tips from all around the world. This must be huge to have to go through all these tips. It takes a lot of time, and then you got to investigate them, right? I mean, if it's within reason, right? I mean, you could pretty much forget all the calls coming in saying it was little green men and Bigfoot, okay? But anything else, any kind of other scenario or anything would have to be investigated.
For his teams numerous times after sketches of a potential suspect were released.
I think when people start doing their own investigation and start comparing what they think, that creates problems. We'd ask them not to do that. There are a lot.
All right, so Carter is asking us not to, I don't know why he's saying this. Maybe he has more intelligence or what than me, but he don't want people to give their opinions or whatever and put it out there. It could cause more trouble.
A lot of people that look like the sketches that we've released, and then when you blow that out there with a picture of somebody that they think.
All right, he also just said that there's many people out here that look like the sketches. Okay? He knows that. He knows there's a lot of people that look like Richard Allen in that area. Misidentification, possibly, but I don't think so. I think they have something more than that to keep Richard Allen and to hold him, right? until he was found guilty.
Next to a sketch, imagine what it does to that person if they're not involved at all.
There's no perfect system, but ultimately, the overall goal for everybody involved should be to find the killer.
Derek Levasseur hosts a popular podcast called Crime Weekly. He says the Delphi murders is the type of case his fans really get into.
I think the web sleuths out there are baffled by this case because on the surface, it appears like the police have a lot, right?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I know you don't want me to do this, Doug Carter. But this podcast with this gentleman with the red short hair and the curlies on top looks suspect, sir. I'm just saying, sir. All right, let's listen.
Hey, we have the suspect.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, sir. It's reddish brown hair we were looking for, short, curly on top with the thing. And see, I understand what he's saying. I understand what Doug Carter is saying now, because he even said, we know there are many of these people that look like these sketches, right? I understand, because I seen one right here. I'm watching the News Nation. You know, looks like the sketch. Younger guy. It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy.
Suspect's voice. We have video with an alleged suspect, and yet here we are 5 years later talking on the anniversary, and there's still no one that's been charged with the murder of Libby and Abby.
And the biggest reminder from law enforcement to the true crime community: a laptop isn't a badge.
Certainly, we want the tips, and we don't want to shy away from.
You guys hear that out there? A laptop is not a badge. I hope you guys understand. I hope you're listening, Greeno. The rest of you sleuths out there, don't mean you have a badge, right? Don't mean you could take the law into your own hand. It don't mean you can wreck people's lives. And you can't go ahead and use that your family as police officers. You know how many people are going, now we know why this is happening.
People sending us information, but there is sometimes a line that is crossed. Some people are really their own private investigators. They'll take a piece of information that's come out from a law enforcement agency, and all of a sudden they're kind of on the trail.
Yeah, so Marty, unfortunately, this entire social media conversation doesn't really come with a conclusive answer. You get the good with the bad. Of course, the bad is that misinformation can spread like wildfire. Completely innocent people can become suspects overnight in the court of public opinion. But as you...
Yeah, it can be a problem. We've seen that in person with our own eyes. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Aquarium. My voice mill. So I understand what Mr. Carter is saying. He knows there's a lot of people out there that look like. He knows that certain things and everything. He knows, but so relax, people. I mean, I think, like I said, this case ain't over. Some of these people probably broke the law, and it has nothing to do with Delphi. Just these YouTubers attacking us and doing things is breaking the law. And they've taken it into their own hands. And people get hurt, just like this officer was saying. And people get attacked, and people spread misinformation. And the next thing you know, people are dropping like flies everywhere because of some idiot that wanted to cause a diversion or lead us away from what might have been the truth. Who knows? But there you go, folks. Make sure you check out News Nation Delphi Murders. News Nation Prime Special Report. Hold on, let me see if I can post it in my chat. Now I understand completely why we got a lot of suspects. We got a lot of people that look like Richard Allen. We got a lot of people that look like. Folks, make sure you check out News Nation. We got a lot of people that look like the sketches. So it makes perfect sense. And it is the perfect. You notice how many people are down there that were around that area that look so similar to a lot of these sketches? YouTubers? Coincidence? I don't know. Oh, my TV is creaking now. My apartment's creaking. So there we go, folks. There's the proof. Oh, there goes my camera. Folks, you are seeing this right for yourself. It is demonic. Whenever we talk about this case, look at my camera. Whenever we do anything on this case, this happens. This happens. Did you guys just hear that? My apartment creaked and now my camera zoomed in and out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's been attacking me around here. I think they're from down south or somewhere around here. A part of the Delphi thing, and they've just moved in the neighborhood. Now it's just demonic evil. So there you go, folks. And this ain't no spreading rumors of lies. This is real. You just witnessed it yourself. The apartment creaked, and then my camera went in and out, in and out, in and out, focusing. So, and it's a ready to go camera. I can't focus it. It focuses itself. So something, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I will be back. I got to take a shower. I'm tired. I did some stuff. Yeah, Richard. Yeah, it is demonic. Whatever it is helping him or whatever it is demonic. Look at, there it goes again. Are you guys seeing this? Can you guys hear me? Sometimes it'll cut my microphone out a little bit. They did it again. I was talking about something. Yeah, I think so. It is something trespassing on us, folks, or demonic. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But there you go, folks. Now we got a light in the sky there. See that? And there it goes. And there it is. There it goes. Oh, my TV just creaked again. Oh, there goes my camera. There goes my camera. Let the authorities know we got something in the sky out here. And there goes the camera. And there went the light. Gone. We got something going on out here, ladies and gentlemen. I knew it. And even the authorities told me they knew it. And that ain't ours, baby. That ain't one of mine. And it's making the camera go crazy and the apartment creak. So it must be something demonic. Or, I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. News Nation. Watch it. Great documentary. You YouTube crime sleuths out there, just because you have a laptop don't mean it's a badge. And quit driving around with fake police uniforms on and fake police cars. And that's another problem the government was saying we had in this country. These people ain't even cops. Right? And I think they should have. All right, the light's back again. It's back again. All right, I'm going to shut up, folks, because whatever I talk about this thing, I could. Yeah, we got something going on over here. All right, we got something going on over here. I wonder if it's Elon. Gonna just build something new. All right, where was I? Lost my train of thought. Delphi. All right, folks, Delphi. So there you go. And I do understand the police now, but uh, you can't, you can't, you got to check up on them tips anyways, right? As long as they are within reasonable knowledge, right? I mean, you can't say it was an alien, Bigfoot, something like that, the Mothman Man or whatever. But yeah, if he's getting tips all over the world, then yeah, I mean, millions and millions. I can see why it took so long, and he says he still gets tips every day. So yeah, I understand what he's saying. We got a lot of people that look like the sketches, a lot of people that look like Richard Allen. Why are them sketches there? I don't know. Why their faces? I don't know. Is it some kind of a gathering of people focusing on? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. But I can tell you this much: we got something out here, Elon. I hope you're tracking this NASA, Pentagon. I don't know. Who knows? It ain't mine. I'm sitting right here. Sitting right here in the front of you. It's not mine. It's too stable. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with the camera. I have no idea. It's either a hacker or some kind of demonic thing. An alien? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Ain't one of mine though. I'm sitting right here. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm tired. We got rain coming tomorrow night, so I gotta get this lady and gentleman's yard done. And they said the pressure's gonna either drop or something. So if you have arthritis or aches and pains or anything like that, they said it might be achy. That time of the year, you folks be safe. I will be back later with something. Who knows? I might keep an eye on whatever we got going on around here. It could be like the authorities are saying somebody's doing something around in this apartment complex or something. Black Mamba. Could be Black Mamba. I don't know. It's some kind of magic stuff, I guess. Who knows? Black Cuckoo Kakaba. I don't even know what this stuff is. It's on YouTube. It must be real. I don't know. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. This Inquiry Minds wants to know. Check out News Nation's. Sleuths they're good, but then they're also bad. Oh, there went my TV creaking again. I think we finally figured out, folks, how they've gotten away with all this stuff. And these sleuth people, from what the News Nation is saying. I ain't even gotten into this magic witchery stuff yet. I'm already getting attacked. Have a good night.